Tonight, the Oklahoma City Thunder made sure that there was going to be no stress on the Thunder fans. I mean, demoralizing the Denver Nuggets, pretty much going into that late second quarter, into the third. The game was pretty much over. I mean, they executed to a T. Look at this play here, and Alex Caruso. You always need a player like Alex Caruso, whether it's a guy like Gary Payton II or maybe Drew Holiday, Derek White, Marcus Smart. You need some of those guys in your team. Alex Caruso, Lou Dort are some of those guys here for this Thunder team. We're going to set this little screen, and you're going to see what we like to call a point switch here by Christian Braun. So what occurs is he basically tells Jamal Murray, okay, you need to step over this screen, and I'll drop back on Alex Caruso. So at this point in time, Shea steps up, and look at Jamal Murray. He's very non-committed to going up and guarding that three-point line. And at this point, SJ says, all right, bet. I'm just going to pull up the three. He's wide open. You got a far away contest, and he drains it, right? Big time play here by the Thunder. Already up by 6, going up by 9, and then starting a little bit of a run here towards the end of the second quarter. And here's a defensive play. They set a high screen, inverted pick and roll. Nikola Jokic, Aaron Gordon. As we set that screen, look at the difference. Jalen Williams goes all the way up there. When you look back at that last play, Jamal Murray didn't, right? So that's the difference right there. They try to kick it back to Aaron Gordon because they believe they have a mismatch right here. So they get it back, and then boom, Jalen Williams gets a steal, fights for it, and then again gets a wide open dunk in transition. This is the difference about this team right here. Their ability to just keep fighting in transition or, in certain sets. They never give up, and man, you got to give them credit tonight. So in this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about this game, how they won, the sets that they ran, and how they just completed the mission, man. Going to the Western Conference Finals, taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's dive into the video. Hit the like button. Let's go. All right, another big time play here by J-Dub. We're going to get a little bit of his off-ball screen here from Alex Caruso. He's going to come up. He's going to set another screen on the right side of Aaron Gordon. Now, all we're doing is we're seeing if we can get Michael Porter out of position because we know they want to switch everything. So, boom, you see him overcommit to the wrong side of the screen. It looks like Caruso is going to the left. He changed it to the right last second. That way, this guy's not already prematurely there. Now we have all the leverage in the world. We have the upper hand because, once again, if we drive by this thing, it's going to be easy money. We might be able to get this guy to rotate over, and then boom, you have a wide open three in the corner with Chet, right? So again, now we have leverage. Michael Porter played the wrong side. He's kind of playing catch up. So boom, we dart by him. We gravitate a little bit of the defense over, and look at the stop on the dime. He plays that pass because we act like we're going to throw that backside or backdoor pass to Chet. So Michael Porter naturally backs up a little bit, and now we have a wide open mid-range, and J-Dub just drains it, man. I mean, again, the execution tonight was amazing from the fake screen, the flip sides, get him out of position, and then attack him, right? Boom, fake pass. It's all just amazing. Now, I want to give a lot of credit to J-Dub. I mean, he has struggled throughout the entirety of this series thus far, and tonight, he was absolutely on fire. And once that happened, the Nuggets were out the window. The game was absolutely over. Look at this play here by not only SGA, but the entirety of the team. So right here, we step into a three. We see that first step is backwards for Christian Braun, which means we're going to come up to this three-point line. We want to either shoot that three or get him to overcommit up. That way, we can drive by him either left or right side. So again, right here we see SJ, boom, stop on a dime, re-accelerate, pass, and now all we're doing right here is creating a blender of the defense. Now what does that mean initially? It means the entire team is stuck in rotation. Once you're in this specific area, you're golden, right? As long as you don't turn the ball over, he puts up a shot, no good. But look at this, Isaiah Hartenstein. This is why you go get an Isaiah Hartenstein in the offseason. He tips it back out, and now they're in that blender where now they're in rotation. There's nothing you can really do because, boom, we find Jalen Williams, and because he's, having such a good day, we got to step up on this. Now, again, we're allowing him to drive by us and hoping that our teammates in the paint are there. Boom, we create a little bit of body contact with that leverage, and one, count the bucket. I mean, again, just a beautiful job here. Not only by SJ creating that initial blender of the defense, creating everybody to rotate down, but then look at this play by Isaiah Hartenstein, tipping that thing out, setting that play, and then still taking advantage of the opportunity. All right, guys, real quickly before we get any further into the video, this is probably gonna be a short video because it was dominant, right? If you want a part 2 to this video, all you got to do is comment down below P2. Because this is the end of the series, I will post another one of these videos, maybe even tomorrow, breaking down more of the first and second quarter if you guys want it. Also, hit that like button if you haven't already done so, but most importantly, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to join the family. So turn on post notifications. That way you guys are notified every time we post one of these videos. And let's kind of dive back in. They also held the Nuggets to, less than 20% from downtown for the majority of this basketball game. Look at this play here. So Chet's going to see Nikola Jokic do what we like to call BW, ball watching, right? Once you ball watch, you kind of lose control and lose sight of your man for a split second, but it allows us to get to the soft spot of this defense right in the middle, right? You also see him playing what we like to call an in-the-gap type of defense, okay? Now, essentially, if you guys are new here, you probably don't know what this means, but what it means is you see they're playing an in-the-gap defense versus Shea, which means, boom, they're covering that gap. If you drive this way, yeah, we have another guy. If you drive this way, we're going to show another guy. But what that does is open up these front door slaw cuts or the back door cuts of the basket. So look at Alex Caruso, right? He is pointing. He is saying, hey, check, go get Nikola Jokic out of that paint. Let's hit that sweet spot, and then boom, I'm going to have the back door. If we drive out, we can get this guy to bite up. If we drive in, we can get this guy to bite up. Either way, that in-the-gap defense, it doesn't always work. And look at this. We're going to wait. We're going to get it, and then what is he doing? He's ball watching. So boom, that's when we backdoor, wide open. Caruso, big-time bucket. I mean, again, everything that they were doing in this game, it was just execution to a T. They even add the weak side or the strong side, weak side, whatever you want to call it, the offside, backdoor cuts to the basket open as well, man. Now, one thing I want to highlight before we end off this video is just the defense that these guys were able to play. I mean, under 38% from the field throughout this game, under 20% from three throughout this game. The defense was just so locked in, and you can tell from the opening tip, they started this game off right. Look at Kason Wallace here. We get a lazy pass here. Sorry about my dog barking here if you guys hear that. But again, you see a lazy pass here by Aaron Gordon off that double team. Boom, tipped up. Look at him get it. And then right away, the team is just everywhere. They fight on every single possession. And then it leads to a 2-on-1 opportunity where SGA gets a nice left-handed layup. And again, it's really the defense that stood out to me because when you look at this play, you see a clear mismatch, right? Just because of the height, the size advantage of Aaron Gordon versus Kason Wallace, you would think that this is going to be easy for Aaron Gordon to get a pass over him, but in reality, no, because that fight, because that energy, we sent a backside double team from that strong side corner. We got two guys. He's trying to hit Nikola Jokic here in that right elbow, but it just doesn't work out in their favor. Wallace tips it up. He gets it. J-Dub gets back into the play and then creates that 2-on-1 opportunity. So we're going to end the video here. But again, if you want that part 2 to come out ASAP, all you got to do is let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you for part 2. Peace.